Can my employer force overtime? Have you ever wondered if your employer can requiring you to work extra hours? This question touches on worker rights and the balance between economic needs and employee well-being. Let's break it down. Mandatory overtime occurs when employers ask employees to work beyond their regular hours. This often leads to overtime pay, which is typically 1.5 times the regular pay rate 4 hours worked over 40 in a work week. However, the legality of mandatory overtime can vary based on federal and state laws. Under the Fair Labor Standards Act, or FLSA, employers can generally requiring overtime as long as they pay the correct overtime rates. But there are exceptions. For example, if working extra hours poses a safety risk, an employer may not be able to enforce overtime. State laws can also play a significant role. Some states have stricter regulations than federal law. In certain industries, like healthcare, states may limit mandatory overtime to protect employees and patients. This reflects a commitment to worker safety and well-being, which aligns with liberal values. Employees should be informed about their rights under both federal and state laws. Understanding when mandatory overtime is permissible is essential. It is also important to know when it may violate safety standards. From a liberal perspective, while mandatory overtime is often legal, there is a strong focus on protecting worker rights. Advocates for liberal ideology often push for stronger regulations to prevent exploitation. They want to ensure that workers are treated fairly, especially in industries where burnout is common. This perspective aligns with a broader commitment to social justice and equality in the workplace. Workers should not feel pressured to sacrifice their well-being for economic demands. In summary, yes, your employer can generally requiring you to work overtime, but there are important laws and regulations in place to protect you. Understanding these laws can help you navigate your rights and responsibilities in the workplace.